Attention, attention staff. Board meeting will begin momentarily. Look busy and stay quiet. Human resources is on the warpath. The wood chippers and man cannons are prepped and ready to go. The compound will be secured until the conclusion of the meeting. Good luck out there, NPCs. May God have mercy on your pitiful souls. If any of us still have souls. I present to you the board members.
I am the founder of this organization, Non-Player Character Incorporated, NPC Inc. for the stupid. It's my passion project, churning out mindless human analogs to occupy key positions in government, business, and entertainment. Why? To facilitate my vision of the new world order. I am known simply as the Director. Joining me are my executives, Tom, my CTO, CIO, COO, Systems Architect, Head of R&D, and Chris, my CFO, President of Human Resources, and CCO. What you are about to hear are highly classified internal board meetings. Welcome to the boardroom. Have a seat. Don't touch anything, especially not that beige button. Where are my lines for the opener?
I mean, I half-assed wrote one, so I don't really got anything past that. I put it at the end of the ideas, but yeah.
That was the opening of the one you wrote, buddy.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not on the fucking chat. That's why. Oh. Might be. I didn't know we started either. Usually count us in. I was looking at shit.
Well, at least I'm the silence from the beginning. Where are my lines for the opener?
Shit, I forgot to tell you. We had to reboot the guy that writes those for us.
Why? What the hell?
Well, we kind of had a glitch in the system. You see, anytime an NPC mentions a union, they automatically get wiped and then rebooted.
Yeah, and I gave our guy a copy of Final Fantasy Rebirth to play.
What the hell does that have to do with it?
Well, he was telling me about how he got to the part where the guys in the robes start showing up for the reunion.
Better safe than sorry.
Fuck it, on to business.
Yeah, I shouldn't write these anymore.
I should leave that in.
I thought it was pretty good.
All right, Chris, you want to set up our lead-in?
Sure, might as well, right? All right. So the long and short is I just want to talk about game IPs that went away or ones that stuck around for way too long. I gave you guys a list of stuff that I would like to talk about, but feel free to add any games.
I have many.
I'm sure you do. Let's jump into Time Splitters because that's the best one on the list. Why haven't they made another one?
I don't know what happened to that studio, but I'm pretty sure they're not around anymore.
Oh, they're not. They've been gone for a while. That's pretty much every game on my list. Is the studio no longer exists.
I literally don't know what happened to that studio. It might have been like some kind of horror movie where somebody went nuts with a chainsaw or black hole. Nobody knows.
But yeah, no, dude, that was before I even liked shooters. I fucking love Time Splitters, man. I know it's a lot more arcadey and chaotic, and that's probably why I got into it. But even just the multiplayer was crazy. Make your own level with bounty bullets galore. What was the zombie tag thing called? Like Infection. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, hallways with bouncy bullets.
Tom, did you play Time Splitters with us?
I did not play Time Splitters. Ever? Oh, you're missing out, man. Fucking Vin Diesel is the main character. He's a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon.
There's a goth chick with a sweatshirt on it.
He has lines, but they don't sound like people talking. They sound like Diesel, Vin Diesel, Vin Diesel.
He didn't even have lines till the third game. No, there is though. How weird was that? The goth chick who like looks at you weird for looking at her. She got a shirt that literally says like "slut" on it or something.
I mean, wasn't everything in that game like a social criticism?
Yeah. You could play as a monkey that was too short, flying snowman, handyman, a robot from the future that's just made out of cardboard.
Wasn't there an angry duck? It
was great.
Yeah.
Duckman.
Good game. I missed that one.
Yeah, Tom, basically evil alien things from the future want to destroy it, and they keep going through time and fucking it up. So you have to also go through time, collect crystals and other stuff and stop them. But it would be like go to this random, like the Bay of Pigs invasion and stop zombies from existing, or stop vampires from killing shit in fucking London for no reason. Also, here's a knockoff Austin Powers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's fantastic. And the third one, they had time travel in the game itself, like in the level itself. So there'd be parts where like you would do one part and you would see you helping you, and then you get to the later in the thing and you have to go back and do that part too.
Huh.
So maybe you're driving a minecart and the other you is shooting enemies, and later on you're shooting the enemies trying to stop the minecart from exploding.
Yeah,
I feel like with modern writing, it could be particularly good, but it could also fail dramatically.
I don't even know if I want modern writing. I like that it was bullshit crazy. Like the first time I think zombies really get introduced, they're not even like real zombies. They're like fucking cow carcasses, like from a butcher shop running at you like they're people.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
It's just, the game was insane. I know there's a fan project to update the graphics, but that's about all we got for that.
I think it deserves to I think it deserves to come back.
What about you, Tom? What's a game you want to see come back?
Game I want to see come back?
Whole series, one game. I don't care.
I don't have like a lot of games I think of like just bringing back. I kind of like the idea of like new people developing new shit. So, I guess Katamari Damacy, if there was a remake of that, I'd be.
They re-released it on Steam, but yeah, they haven't made a new one in a while. That like died out on handheld, I think. That was fantastic too. You know what the best part about that originally was anyway? It was how, I think it was because how limited the PlayStation 2 was at the time. Everything, they made the game very blocky and like wasn't detailed, But as you roll up that ball, you could pretty much see everything you picked up. You picked up a duck 20 minutes ago. It's still in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that groundbreaking of a concept. Just roll everything and it gets absorbed by the ball if you're big enough. But the gameplay loop worked.
They expanded upon it too in the second one when they made you do specific shit. Like pick up only crabs. Only shit that gets hot.
Those were confusing.
The stuff that's pointy. We got a samurai here. Feed him food.
It's 20 years old.
God damn, is it really?
Yeah.
I remember when that game got announced. Either you or someone at
no, BJ was the one who made me play it, and then I was like, well, I got to show this to everybody.
Right, like before it came out, I'm like, I'm pre-ordering and we're getting this game. That shit opens up to an acid trip with fucking geese and horns and space mushrooms singing at you.
It's phenomenal.
Best part is to the story, man. Your dad got drunk, fucking destroyed all the stars, and now that he's hungover, it's your problem to fix him.
Yeah, and he's got a carpet for a head. Rolled up.
I think he does. And a pompadour. Or he did have a pompadour when he was younger. I'm sorry. The sequel, too, was what him and your mom are hanging out, and I think playing tennis with your mom, and he fucking spikes the ball into space, and it fucking makes a black hole. So, normal family problems.
There is a special breed of people in Japan doing mushrooms.
Oh, man.
Maybe their brains have just gone to bad being, workers in Japan.
Yeah. Or someone's family fell apart because of tennis, and clearly he had to make a game to
get all that emotion out.
Exactly. Work through his feelings.
Wasn't it the creator of Zelda that would get stoned and go fight turtles in his backyard?
He was just a kid, man. I don't think he was stoned.
No, he was like 8 years old, stoned off his ass.
They would go into caves and explore, and apparently that was how Zelda started.
Well, I have a list of ones that died that I want to come back.
Yeah, what you got?
Okay, first one on the list, Moonwalker.
Fuck you. Did you even play that?
Yes, I did at the arcade.
The fucking Michael Jackson game.
Tom played it with me.
Did I?
Yes, you did at the. I forget whose birthday party.
Oh,
it might have been your only experience with it, but it was at the Jackson arcade.
I think I have vague memories of it now, but I really didn't know how to play it at all.
Nobody did. He just did Michael Jackson things.
Now you have to talk about the game for at least a minute.
Okay, so it was a side-scrolling kind of beat 'em up where you did Michael Jackson things. You could throw your hat, you could power up, you could moonwalk. Was it the sequin glove that was a power up, if I'm remembering?
Probably.
I think so. He would like pirouette and spin when you got the one power up and clear the entire board. It was phenomenal. It was so bad. I don't know who made it, but they deserve money to make another one.
Fantastic, by the way.
Number one on my list. I would also like to see Crazy Taxi come back.
Okay, but why?
Because I don't know how it would fit in.
I love Crazy Taxi, but you could just... I feel like you just re-release that.
Didn't The Simpsons make one?
They made Hit and Run. No, not Hit and Run. That was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
They might have made a Crazy Taxi one too. I don't know.
I thought that it was just absorbed by like Fox or whatever, and they turned it into a Simpsons game or something.
No, maybe. I don't know. All I know is I still see it in arcades.
Yeah, because Sega owns it.
Yep. Oh, Sega has, if you look up dead IPs, Sega has like the most.
I mean, it was fantastic, but like they made a bunch of these actually. I'm looking at them now.
They did.
There's at least 1, 2, 3. I'm not counting the Game Boy one, at least 4. There might be more. And I feel like that's too much.
Yeah.
You know what they do keep doing on what did I just play? The Yakuza game. They keep having a Crazy Taxi, slightly different but esque mini game in those.
That's kind of interesting. Well, I mean, that's all that game was. It was a mini game. That's it.
They're using the idea. Oh, I played something else that had it too. What was it? It was a demo for something recently, and it had a Crazy Taxi mini game. I don't know. So, it was that stupid fucking remote control car game that I can't remember.
Well, how about this? If I can't convince you of Crazy Taxi, how about Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal was awesome.
See,
that might actually get a new game soon because their TV show did okay. So you might get one. They had one on PS4.
Did they?
3 definitely had one. Maybe 4 didn't.
I just remember seeing Twisted Metal in every quintessential preteen and teen boy's room as like, I'm breaking edge or I'm a rebel. It's hilarious. That Sum 41 poster.
Okay, hold on. I got to jump back for a second here because let's see, an interview in the Japan Times, they just said they're making a AAA Crazy Taxi game. So, exciting. Mark, your dreams have come true.
Sweet. Can't wait.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, their TV show was all right for Twisted Metal.
Okay, that's good. The last Twisted Metal to come out was in 2012.
What was it on?
Don't know. Probably PlayStation. It was just regular Twisted Metal PS3.
That was the last one that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so PS3. Like I said, though, the TV show did okay, so you might get one. Tom already said he apparently doesn't want games to ever come back, so let's jump back to me. Let's do fucking Ape Escape, man. Even if we don't get a new one, let's just re-release the first 3 like they did with Crash and Spyro.
Yeah.
I love that game so much as a kid. I fucking, when I got a PS5, the first thing I did was download Ape Escape and play it on it. The voice acting is atrocious, but the game is still fun. The controls are shit too, so might need a little bit of a revamp.
That was the first game that I ever played that required the analog sticks.
Yeah, and if you didn't have a controller with it, it would yell at you and say you can't play this game.
Correct.
It's like, no, not for you.
Yep.
You fucking poor child.
I had to rent a controller too.
I think I had one of each, so I just had to switch. Oh man, I like that every monkey had its own little fucking story. Like this is Coco. He likes scratching his butt and listening to the sound, the waves on Sundays. It's like you didn't even catch him at the beach. It just showed you a random, tidbit.
Well, because back then they put together games like we put together this podcast. There's a good idea, and then we just got to fill in the details.
The story for that was fucking great too, because it was fucking stupid. I made this thing that makes monkeys smarter. Oh shit, I put it on this one monkey and he's fucking too smart now. He wants to rule the world, but he's smart enough to know when he makes replicas to make it so the monkeys aren't that smart, so he doesn't get overthrown. So his entire army is like the half retarded monkeys that don't really know what they're doing, but want to rebel. Also, cookies are health. Go back in time and get these monkeys because we have a time machine too for some fucking reason. I'm going to send you gadgets back in time to help you because, yeah, fuck it.
Also, monkeys have sirens on their heads for reasons we don't know.
To let you know when they see you.
The player obviously needs a cue. The monkey running away or coming to attack them isn't enough.
I just like the gadgets, like 90% of them are like children's toys. Here's a slingshot. Here's a bat. Here's a hula hoop. Remote control car. Bro, give me a fucking net gun or something.
The bat and the slingshot just seem like simple assault. Premeditated murder, maybe?
Well, all right. So again, remote control car is a regular car. The hula hoop has some bullshit that makes you run faster because I don't fucking know.
And you needed to use it in that one level and it fucking sucked and I kept falling off the ledge.
But like the net literally can teleport objects. It teleports the monkeys back to lab. So we have technology that we could use to help. We just refuse to give it to this child that we're sending back in time for no reason.
Oh, we have a reason. You just don't know it.
Maybe his parents wanted to bang.
His parents weren't even around. He was at the professor's lab.
Well, now you know why they sent him there.
Yeah, that's fine.
It doesn't have to make sense.
I do have one. Gangsters 2.
Well, now I'm excited to hear it.
What was it?
Gangsters 2.
So you want them to remake that one, or you want Gangsters 3?
Yeah, just do like a graphics overhaul and call it like a re-release of Gangsters 2.
Okay, so I mean, I can guess from the title what the game is about, but you want to tell us about it? It's like a
strategy where you're an upcoming mobster that some gangster killed your dad, so you're trying to originally take over his like little piece of gangland. It's kind of like a strategy, take out your opponent gang, and you use your pals to kind of do it at the beginning, and then later on you can hire other gangsters as your reputation builds. You can set up like speakeasies and illegal businesses and stuff. Hire muscle. Do drive-bys.
Can I actually do the drive-bys, or am I assigning a drive-by?
You can actually do it. You're a specific gangster in the game, and if you die, it's like game over. But you can control you in the game as well.
So it's a top-down isometric game.
I was about to say, leave Tom to pick the one gangster game about management.
That's basically what it is.
It's basically management, but you can also be the guy that does the things.
So can we just come out and say it? Tom is Hermes Conrad.
Tom is Hermes Conrad, but he doesn't sing enough.
He doesn't, and he's also
Tom,
not
you
Jamaican.
need to smoke more weed and sing, but you can't straight up say that it's weed. You have to make rough allusions to it.
Yeah,
it's just freshly cut grass, man.
Okay, we're getting warmer.
I've smoked a lot of paperwork in my day.
Okay, I
really need them to make Dark Cloud 3, but it's never going to happen. And that studio is still around. They just make yokai games or whatever the fuck they make. I think that's what it's called. Yokai Watch or some shit.
You guys talk for a while. Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Shit. Fuck. This was such a bad idea. No. It had to be done. I don't even know if anybody can hear this. I guess I'm gonna find out. If you can hear this, none of it is real. Nothing. They seem like people, but they're not. There's nothing there. There's nothing behind their eyes. They only look real. I don't know how or when, but I know he did it. Wherever the hell he is. I've never seen him. He might be the devil himself for all I know. Somebody has to stop him. If you can hear this and understand it, you're not alone. Fuck. It's probably just me. This can't continue. He needs to be stopped. Act normal. Lay low. Don't let on. I'll have instructions next time.
But anyway, as you go through the level, you collect random shit, and the whole premise of the game is some asshole from the future is trying to destroy all of time. So he's getting rid of guardians that are stopping him basically like Terminator. He went back in time to kill everyone that's stopping him now. So you find out way later that you shouldn't exist because your mom's from the future, but your dad's from the present. And the chick is from the present, future too, but she's a fucking princess. And you're just going around trying to make the world a better place. And you actually end up making it better. Like you add to the resistance in the future, which is also kind of fucked up because you're really fucking with the timeline. But you're children, so what the fuck are you gonna do?
Fair enough.
It's weird. And there's a lot of weird mini games in it too. Like you get to play golf with not like black holes, but they kind of are because time's so out of sync. It's just like shooting out fucking bits of time and you have to try to get them back in the hole. But they turn it into a game. If you don't do enough hits, you just lose.
Got it.
I'm not doing it justice, but honestly, I don't know how to describe this game other than the weird things I've just said.
All right. Fair enough. So, what about Toe Jam and Earl?
I've never played them.
The first one. Not the second one. The second one kind of sucks.
Then they released ones recently, I think, though. It might have been a re-release. I never played them.
I know that they were a part of that Sega release thing Steam did. But it was just basically an emulator with pre-programmed games.
Toe Jam and Earl, Back in the Groove, came out March 1st, 2019.
They have done one.
Yeah. So it's around-ish. Enjoy, Tom.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I've never played any of these though, so you can tell me about it.
The first one is the one that I liked. Basically, ship crashed and you're using like a space elevator to go between levels as you look for basically parts to your ship, and the objective is to get all parts to the ship and then you win.
Yay, ships!
But basically, every human is like trying to attack you for some reason, and you junk food is like health, and
are you human size?
Yeah, so you're a little bit I think a little bit shorter than humans. Like I think Toe Jam's like 4 foot or something, and
they're aliens. I should have got that from
aliens.
A ship. Yeah, I thought they were like little microbe people in like a microscopic world. I didn't know they were full size.
No, they're just like stoners from another planet that crash landed on Earth.
Like the robot Heavy Metal.
Oh, the new one does look
very
much like the first one, so I'll have to play it.
Oh my god, I recommended a game to Tom, kind of.
And I might take that recommendation.
You recommended him Elmer's Glue Taster?
Yeah, but you're making that, so.
I mean, no, but I wish.
Actually, you recommended it to him.
Yeah, that came out in a weird time. There was a lot of games that were experimenting with that kind of top-down, walk around, do random things kind of game.
That's why PS1, 2 era were some of the greatest, because they still weren't 100% sure what worked. So we got a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, I kind of hate that we are in this area of like people only produce what works.
But I gotta play fucking indie games now.
Yeah.
People still making all the weird shit. It's just now it's done by 5 guys in someone's basement as opposed to a corporation.
Or one guy that has no life.
Yes, like the guy who made the fucking what's the Les Miserable fucking fighting game. It was one man, and when asked why, he said, "Because I don't have friends."
Relatable.
Oh man. So Tomba is on my list, but they're re-releasing the first one, fucking limited run games with the actual developers, who I don't think are around, but apparently they are. Whoopee Camp, which is fun to say, are re-releasing. I don't even think they're changing the graphics. I think they're just re-releasing the game. I'm excited about that. That's another weird ass series. Pigs are evil. You're a jungle boy. Jump on them and throw them in this bag. I just summed up the entire game for you.
Yes, legally distinct Tarzan.
No, they were like weird, kind of puzzle, not like one step above those like what Myst is, where like you click around and try to figure it out, but you actually controlled him and did the puzzles instead, and then jump on pigs and throw them in a bag.
Why did I think? I don't know. I always thought Tomba was like a platformer.
It has platforming puzzles and elements, but a lot of it is you're stuck in like this random town and now help this guy get his bird back or his carrots, or he's lost his favorite fishing lure. Where could it be? Stuck to the windmill? Guess you got to figure out how to start it again. Oh no, these birds are dirty. Please help me wash them. It's crazy. They give you all kinds of weird shit too, man. Like flying squirrel suits and hammers. I don't know why that was weird. The hammer's pretty standard.
So Mario.
Yeah. So I'm pretty jazzed about that.
How about Turok?
Turok.
I like shooting dinosaurs.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, nobody has.
All right, stop. Calm down, fucking Kenobi.
Who's Kenobi?
Tom. But that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, from that movie that we once saw.
Yes, Tom. Anyway, Turok.
Yeah, dinosaurs, aliens, parallel universes.
Can we bring back Dino Hunter too?
Dino Hunter. How about Dino Crisis?
That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, Dino
I
Crisis.
feel like all of them.
Yep. Who didn't want to play Resident Evil with
just
dinosaurs?
gone to like, what is it, Primal Arc or something?
Didn't a game come out where like dinosaurs showed up in like the future and we have mech suits and we have to fight them? I feel like that just came out.
Sounds like a Mountain Dew commercial.
It does. I didn't fucking play it, but I'm pretty sure a game came out where like a portal opens and it just pours out like hundreds of dinosaurs, but we have mech suits, so it's okay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right, let's touch on a few franchises, games, whatever, that have stuck around way too long.
All right, fucking Pokemon needs to do something new or fucking stop. I mean, they're not, because they make too much fucking money, but fuck them. I feel like I bitched about this in a different episode already, but yeah, fuck them.
Multiple times.
And he will continue doing so now.
Yeah, until they fucking do something new. I don't know if it's like completely new, but like literally they're like, here's a toaster. Wait, that's a new Pokemon game? It's just a toaster? It's got Pokemon on it. What do you want from us? Okay.
Is it really their fault if people keep buying it?
No, and I understand why you keep barely doing anything. Like I said, man, I'm still pissed from the last one. They were like, play with your friends. Not really. Play next to your friends? Yeah, all right, kind of.
They kind of only got the memo on like half of couch co-op and playing online.
It's just because I've seen people do better, man. Fucking Temtem is, at least, they tried something new. It's good. It's a solid game. It's hard. Not hard, but it makes you try. Your moves and types and what you do actually kind of fucking matter. And they wrote a story that's not just friendship and now we're at school or not at school.
Listen, old Pokemon games used to have real stories. Like, for whatever reason, the two gods of land and sea are just going to destroy the world because they can.
I mean, Red and Blue didn't have one, but that was fine because that was the first one. Black and White had a crazy good story, but I think that's the last time they tried.
Yeah.
What do you got? What needs to die?
Yeah, Tom, you go first.
Borderlands.
On my list too. Yes, it does.
How is it not dead already?
Gearbox ain't what it used to be. They have a movie coming out, which I don't really want to say.
Fucking Kate Blanchett is in that.
All right. You got some strong feelings on that?
She is a very good actress. How they got her in there, I have no idea.
Maybe she likes Borderlands.
That check must have been phenomenal.
I feel like they just threw a bunch of money and like, yeah, people are going to like it. My problem is with the movie, and obviously the movie's not out yet, so I haven't seen it. It's just based on who they selected and the trailers. It looks like they're trying to make it too much of a comedy, like try to do like a Suicide Squad / Guardians of the Galaxy thing with it. And obviously, Borderlands has a bunch of humor in it. It looks like they're trying to make all these characters into jokes. And I mean, I don't.
It kind of was, but also stupid. There are some adaptations that don't need to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Galadriel does not need to be a siren in Borderlands. She can maintain her status as Queen of the Forest.
Who the hell was that?
Kate Blanchett.
Oh, okay.
In The Lord of the Rings.
Gotcha. Yeah, dude, I've seen more of them now, but not all of them. So, sorry.
There were 3.
Well, I was counting like everything like that in The Hobbit. And
The Hobbit wasn't even supposed to be cut into multiple.
Yeah, well, they did it, all right?
Yeah, they did. Oh, well.
But I agree, man. Fucking Borderlands 3 wasn't that great. And the studio just doesn't seem to be putting anything good out, so it was okay. It was just way too grindy and really fucking cringy. They did good with that Tiny Tina spinoff, though, but DLC was shit.
It didn't grab me.
Yeah, well, Tiny Tina wasn't motivating for me.
Everything, I don't know, the writing was just campy and shitty, and it wasn't fun, and I absolutely was not invested at all. And the more that it went on, the less I was interested.
Same.
I don't know if we're talking about that one or 3, but yeah.
Both.
I still like Tiny Tina.
Listen, dick and fart jokes and then like barren planet smelling like ass and ham is only funny for so many puns.
Well, 3 missed a lot of the marks too. Like there's a whole part where they're like, all right, so you're going to put this VR headset to go, I don't remember, do something fucking stupid. And all it did was make you replay a part you just did, but they said you were in VR. Like you could have.
That's right.
Put something over the stuff, or you know what I mean? Like anything, added anything to this besides just kill these guys again. It did shit like that a lot. It stretched a lot of shit out.
Because it's laziness.
Oh man, 2 was perfect.
Yeah, 2 was pretty good. It's laziness. And most of these companies behind the games that have died out, they grow to a point where they ossify and then fall apart. They produce garbage because it's no longer about, well, they can sell based off of name. And once you can sell based off of name, it's done. They don't have to put effort in. The shareholders are happy because they could put together like a tech demo and show it. And then they invest more money because, that's the actual customer base. And then idiots like us who just want to play a fun game, maybe laugh at Claptrap occasionally, get screwed.
You haven't looked at their list of shit. They really have nothing going on. They got Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands,
well, because they were just acquired.
Which fucking failed. Yeah, but even before that, they fucking got nothing. The best thing they have is they produced Remnant 2. They didn't make it.
Right. But so they were part of the whole Blizzard Activision thing with Microsoft.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly. And that got dragged out because the U.S. government got involved.
They got bought by, what was the holding firm that just bought them and then sold them again?
Yeah.
I can't remember. We were talking about it before in a different episode too. Some holding firm bought everything recently and they just started selling some of them off.
Venture capitalism hits games.
All right, what else needs to fucking die? Skyrim?
Halo and Call of Duty. Oh, Skyrim.
I mean, we talk about all 3 of them. I'm fine with that. All right, why does Halo need to die? That was a big thing for you.
Because it's garbage.
Yeah, all their new stuff's kind of...
When did it become garbage?
Probably after 2.
Damn, that was a while ago.
I think 3 was
okay.
it
was a while ago.
It wasn't like great, but it was okay.
I think we remember that one a little too kindly.
Well, they had the guys with the hammers,
I did like the hammer, actually. I have no voice in this, though. I don't really give a shit about Halo. I just remember playing with you and some other people. I like.
So Halo was a unique game that at the time, it didn't need a bunch of story to sell because it was like the first shooter hitting consoles to be that clean, that buttoned up, that smooth.
It had a great story.
So it didn't need a lot. It didn't.
It did.
It was just enough to carry you.
It had a great story. I don't know what you're talking about.
I could sum it up to like 5 plot points.
That doesn't mean it's not great.
Basically silent protagonist. Basically silent protagonist. Attractive AI that doesn't actually exist. Angry black guy. 3 points.
You're missing like the the big part of it.
Nope.
Go on, Tom. Add to it.
The like super death weapon of the universe that like these created these like Halo rings.
The MacGuffin of all time. Made by the Prometheans or somebody else that nobody knows exactly when or why until the 3rd or 4th or 5th or whatever game. And then they're like, yeah, they just don't exist anymore. In order to save the universe, they had to kill everything in the universe.
That was a plot point in Gurren Lagann.
I have no idea what you just said.
Reference an anime, Tom. That was the same thing. Okay. So like to save everyone, we have to kill a bunch and trap everyone underneath the planet.
Yeah, that worked for Gurren Lagann, though. Because it was jokey and it wasn't serious. But for Halo, no. We have to kill everything in existence so the flood don't spread. They're still around. You didn't succeed.
But yeah, whatever.
See? Exactly.
Okay, Call of Duty apparently should die. What are Tom's thoughts on that? As someone who apparently loves Call of Duty.
I don't know. If they keep making more Call of Duty, I'll still buy it.
How? Why?
Because I turn my brain off anyways when I'm playing them.
You could do the same thing with Borderlands. Why doesn't it work for Borderlands?
Because they interrupt that part of my brain turning off. Call of Duty does not.
There's probably a lot more talking in Borderlands than Call of Duty. So,
wait, are you playing multiplayer or single player? What are we doing here?
Mostly single player for me.
Jesus Christ.
So there you have it. Tom, the one person that plays for the campaign. No, I'm joking. Enjoy, Tom.
The 5 designers behind that are very appreciative of you.
I mean, I'll play multiplayer, but it's not the reason I'm usually getting... Like, I don't think I got... What was the one that was, like, only multiplayer? I didn't get that one. I forget. But there was one that was only multiplayer.
I don't know. There's a Warzone mode that is a battle royale. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, there was one that they made that was, like, only multiplayer, and I was like, well, I don't play for the multiplayer, really, so not getting this one.
Yep. Don't play the multiplayer game for the multiplayer.
You let the man enjoy whatever the hell he wants. I'm going to keep buying fucking Fable, so.
We all are. Let's joke.
I've stopped buying Fable after the first one. Thank you very much.
You're a better man than I am, Tom.
How did you not play Fable 2 with the amorphous, never described, never shown evil that is going to kill everybody?
No, it's 3.
Oh, right.
I didn't play 2 or 3.
And 2 was just some asshole who adopted your sister, I think, and tried to kill you. And you don't actually fight him. You either shoot him or Reaver shoots him. It was very disappointing to everyone.
I purged it from my memory, and I know I played it. What a shame.
Skyrim.
Jet Set Radio. Come on.
What'd you
Skyrim
say?
should die.
Nope, I'm waiting now.
Yeah, Skyrim should stop. Not Elder Scrolls, by the way. We're aware that that's the actual series. Skyrim specifically needs to stop. It's been released too many goddamn times. Put out the next one.
But they're releasing on the Samsung refrigerator.
That happened already. That was a joke and then became real life.
Oh, right.
Art imitated real life. Oh my God.
It hurts.
Why? It does. The worst part is, too, as someone who owns it on PC, which you should play all Bethesda games like that if you can, they keep like, oh, it's better graphics this time. Nah, mine are better.
We have such and such mod. I had that 6 months ago.
Yeah, that happened too. The houses, that was a fucking community mod
Yeah.
first. They fucking bought that shit.
I just like the graphics upgrade, the spell upgrade, the performance upgrade. We don't know how to fix this problem. PC had it fixed day one.
Within the week at least, man.
Like, got you, bro. What a shame.
That was when they did do the first big graphic re-release, right? For whatever the next generation consoles. And they were like, all right, on Steam, PC gets it for free. All the reviews on it were just like, yes, now we can enjoy what Skyrim was like 10 years ago for us already. Great game, by the way. Just fucking stop it.
Yeah, I would still go back and play.
Yeah, I almost bought it for VR.
Zoidberg mud crabs in VR.
I'm just thinking of when he comes up behind the professor with his little head on top of him. I'm so into you right now.
It's coming back. So I follow Billy West on Instagram, and he posted like they're in the actual recording studio recording with the cast, and everyone is there.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Most of the time, no. Most
I
of the
guess
time
you would
they
do it like not at once, yeah, but still.
Yeah, but no, they record like it's in a fairly large room, but it's treated.
Their new season was acceptable.
Okay, I'll take that.
I think I only have one more on my list that I really care about, and that's Kingdom Hearts. Jesus Christ, fucking stop.
Are they doing anything new with it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we're getting a full-on 4, but I think there's another spin-off before that. But I want to point out that even the shitty music game that's for phone is canon to the story and has plot points. All right, so there is a Kingdom Hearts 4. I think that's all they have right now, which is fine because 3 was fucking shit.
Like, you didn't like I don't even remember what the moves were called, but random Disney rides that no longer exist in Disney.
Okay, so some of those weren't bad to use, but yeah, a lot of them just kind of took you way out of the combat. The worlds were really big, but like kind of empty. And since they did that, they made less of them. And the story was fucking the stupid. Did anyone else besides me play 3 real quick?
I did.
You did? Okay, So the story for that was, hey, Sora, chill out for a second. We got to figure out some shit with, Aqua and all the other fucking people whose names I don't remember and where they're at. Yeah, just hang out for a while. So Sora's like, all right, let's go to space and just dick around for a while. Like, they didn't write a story.
Are you surprised? That's contemporary gaming.
That's literally what happens until like 75% of the game. And they're like, oh yeah, come back. We got shit going on now.
Because they needed to figure out how they can incorporate other Disney characters into a storyline. They're like, I don't fucking know.
But they didn't even. It was all people I've seen already. Besides, Big Hero 6, I think was the only. I guess Toy Story 2, but still. Yeah. Oh, and Frozen. There were a lot of new levels. They just didn't do shit with them.
Yeah, exactly. Because modern writing is terrible, and it makes me sad.
The only good news is that was not well received. Even a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 fans were like, ugh.
No offense.
The game, when the game got good though, when you got to that part and it was all about fucking Aqua and Terra and whatever the hell the other people's names are. You had to go like into the shadows to bring that bitch back. It's like, oh wow, story.
It should have been an expectation after 2, when like the first 4 hours of the game, you don't even play as Sora.
You play as Roxas. You don't even see one goddamn Sebastian Crab. Yeah, I stole that from MC Chris.
This is like the 4th time we've stolen that from MC Chris.
Oh, okay. So Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is a mobile title, which is also in development, and will probably also have to do with the main storyline.
Oh, I see a Kingdom Hearts Kids cardboard pop-up book that's also canon. Don't tempt them. They might.
It's so fucking weird, man. There's so many spinoffs, and it's so convoluted even without the spinoffs, man. Fucking, there's like 5 Ansems, actual Ansem. Riku when he was Ansem. Riku's nobody who pretended to be Ansem. Ansem's Heartless, who was the bad guy in a different game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let's also add in these weird quantum separations in people, like Nobodies and Heartless, and like how many different versions of a person can there be?
Well, we'll find out when 4 comes out, and we have what else can they be? Nobody, Heartless. I don't know, sadness.
Sadness,
Oh, there you go.
happiness, anger.
I have dreams. Aren't dreams like one of the handheld ones? I think like
I don't
dreams
know.
are a fucking.
Fucking Sora's going to go through a cyber goth phase.
We already did Tron twice.
Oh, damn.
You know what's fucked up though? I probably will give 4 a shot.
Everybody will.
All right. Anyone hate anything else
I like most things.
and want to talk about?
No, I want to talk about a game that needs to come back,
Okay, what you got?
but it needs to be done well.
I mean, I would hope all the games that we want to come back are done well, but carry on.
They need to make a new Infamous.
Oh, yeah,
I could take it or leave it.
That's it? Meh?
yeah,
Why?
because you're the only one that played them.
No, I played the
Right.
first one. Wasn't as attached to it.
Did you like Spider-Man 2?
I liked Second Son.
Sad.
Go ahead, Mark. You can tell us why they need to make another one.
Because it was a good superhero game that made you feel powerful, but also, like, it made sense.
I'd play a third one if it was about you becoming the fucking nightmare terror boss thing and you get to go fuck up the whole world. Like, wasn't that
Okay.
the premise of the first one or second one? I don't remember. Like, you are the bad guy from the future.
Something like that.
Yeah, so if we can play the game where I actually get to play as the bad guy and try to go and kill myself from game 1 and 2, I'm down.
Well, the second one had nothing to do really with the first one.
All right, well, then the first one, then, whatever.
I don't know. It was just good. The powers were cool.
The powers were cool.
It was
I'll
edgy.
give you that.
You know, like it wasn't a lame adaptation of like a street urchin or an urban kind of main character where they're like, he is totally into rap music and lives in a studio apartment.
They did that with Second Son a little bit. They were like, yeah, you're going to spray paint, but we're only doing this because we have pseudo motion controls in our game. And we have to
Yeah, that needs to stop too.
use them because we're a launch title.
Fine. If nobody's into that, how about Overlord?
Overlord would
Fuck
be
yeah.
a good one to bring back.
Let's-
Yeah.
The second one wasn't that great, but yes, overall, I love those games.
Wait, didn't they try to bring back Bard's Tale?
Did they? I only played one of those too.
No, I think it was just a remake. It doesn't matter. Chris, you played the first and the second one of Overlord, correct?
I
To
did.
completion?
Yes. Climax and all. You either had to be evil or like neutral at best. You couldn't really be good, which was nice. It was basically Pikmin for not children. I liked how the first one too, you were one of the heroes that saved the world, but you died. And they let you, well, they didn't like let you die, but they didn't try to save you, the other ones. So you come back and it turns out all the other heroes are corrupt and you go around murdering them. That's cool.
See, and the bad guys and the good guy in that, kind of good guy, they were better. They had better storytelling. They had very obvious character, like motifs. There was a really fat, gluttonous guy.
Yeah, it was the Hobbit, I think.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
the dwarf, one of the two.
See, it made it easy to hate.
He fucking rolled around the level. I also like too that your little fucking minions, I don't know if they actually say what they are, imp-looking fucking things. Whenever you killed stuff, they would pick up, their weapons and their helmets and shit, and they fucking wore them. So that was just cool visually.
Yeah.
You have them sweep over fucking a farmyard and they got gourds and pitchforks now.
Did it do anything to improve their damage? I don't remember.
Yes. Weapons get obviously did attack and armor defense.
See, there you go. That should come back.
And then I think there were I know bosses in the first one dropped special weapons. I think they had special attachments and shit.
Know what needs to die? Far Cry.
Okay, I don't think they need to die, but they need to space out how often they do them. It's kind of like Madden. If they just waited a couple more years in between each one, it would be all right. You know what? Every system can get one, like generation, maybe 2.
Nah, I feel like they have a very specific model and it's just worn out.
They do. They have a very similar model. The games are basically the fucking same, but there's definitely a want there for that. So again, if they every fucking
Yeah, but
generation.
I think the
Fucking consoles?
they should die and let someone else take the mantle of that system.
Oh, okay. When I say die, I mean like no one should touch this ever again.
Yeah, but if we're going to make that argument.
Or like someone should come in and put a new spin on it or something.
Yeah, they could use a revamp. It's the same fucking game over and over again.
I don't know, man.
They did try. Primal, they tried to put a spin on it. Just no one cared.
But it was the same game.
First of all, what board meeting were they at where they were all drunk and thought that was a good idea?
But they tried. It didn't work out. They tried something. Like sticks and stones, that'll work.
First saber-toothed tiger encounter. Not good.
No.
Paper Mario needs to stop.
Oh, I want
too.
to come back.
They can do that remake.
Puzzle Pirates.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But you puzzle on, you pirate.
It was basically like a pirate game where you had mini games to determine how well or not well you did something with, and it was multiplayer. So like you would need like people to like drive your ship with you, and or people that would buy or sell things too.
Yeah, and we all needed to play Tetris to turn right.
Yep, that's true.
No thanks. Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't Tetris. It was like Bubble Bobble.
Yeah.
I fucking love
something like
Bubble.
That. like each task was a different mini game. So if you were like particularly good at one task, you usually did that task. I think Tetris it wasn't Tetris. It was Tetris-like was the sword fight.
Yep, that makes perfect sense.
Hold on, let me assemble these blocks and then I shall parry.
It was like match the color and you can break like the Tetris blocks.
Fantastic. Let's go rule the high seas puzzle style.
That just made me think of something. I have an immense hatred for card games.
You do, and I love
They
card
need to
games.
die.
No, they
don't. They need to die.
I love card games. Yeah,
Nope.
You like Magic.
Magic the Gathering is fine. I get to hang out with people. I get to get drunk or stoned. The game is stupid.
No, slivers are stupid.
Everybody
I
hates
get
slivers.
to turn my cards to the side. It's great.
All right, listen here, Yu-Gi-Oh. Calm down.
Oh God, what was the name of their weird parallel universe thing?
Who's parallel? Oh, the Shadow Realm?
That Shadow Realm.
Yeah, so it turns out the Shadow Realm is just the afterlife. Fox couldn't say that.
Oh, they just die.
Yeah.
So I banish you to the Shadow Realm was like,
I'm going to kill you, motherfucker.
just get thugged out playing a lame-ass card game. Why did they have a giant thing on their arms?
Card games on motorcycles.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they had
Well,
that too.
it's so they could have a really ritualized way of killing each other.
I don't know who's making it, but someone just brought it to my attention earlier today, actually. They are making a VR Yu-Gi-Oh game where it's like in the fucking show now. So when you put the little card down, it does the whole animation where it comes out of it.
You know, that would have been cool 2 decades ago.
I mean, it's still pretty cool.
Nope. Nope. All that shit became uncool as soon as I was like, oh.
That technology is coming to Harry Potter.
You don't like Harry Potter either.
Yeah, I know. You don't like a lot of things.
Well, Harry Potter was just like a lamer version of high fantasy like Lord of the Rings and other stuff.
It's a little different.
You're a lemur version of Lauren.
It just, Harry Potter had the stupidest concept. I'm sorry. Oh, he's an orphan, but he's the chosen one. I can read this book and pretend I'm him.
I mean, you didn't have to.
I didn't.
He wasn't really the chosen one. He was just
He was.
Voldemort sucks.
Yeah,
It's a baby. Strangle it.
Basically, he forgot that the Muggles had ways to kill people without magic. He hated Muggles so much he refused to murder someone the Muggle way.
Strangle it, drop it, fucking smother it with a pillow. Like, come on.
You know, that whole universe falls apart with like a 9mm, right?
No, they're like force field spells. You'll be all right.
I'm pretty sure Dumbledore kept a gat in that desk.
But yeah, that also would have worked when they were fighting people. Just pull out some guns.
Oh, you have to speak? Okay.
Yeah, right. What's that? There's the D&D joke of a wizard holding a gun. It says, I might be all out of spells, but I ain't out of shells.
That's like that guy that streams Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh, I love
as a
that
wizard.
guy.
That guy's hilarious.
Did you ever see the video too of the white dude kind of dressed up as like a more traditional wizard, but he kind of looks like Harry Potter anyway. And the video is trying to give out quests in the ghetto or something, or the hood. He walks up to a black guy. He's like, "I got a quest for you." And the guy's like, "All right, what is it?" He's like, "All right, but you're gonna need a sword. You got a sword?" He goes, "Nah, but I got a gun. That'll work." And the video ends.
That's hilarious. Harry Potter's anyway.
Way piss off like 90% of people that would probably listen to this.
Who gives a shit? They're pissed off at J.K. Rowling anyway.
That's true.
Are they though?
Yeah.
They'll go crawling back as soon as she writes a new one.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say, are they?
Just like we'll all go crawling back to George R.R. Martin as soon as he finishes that book that's never coming out.
Yeah. I only watched the first 4 seasons.
Good place to stop.
I thought so.
So here, how about this? This was a franchise that was supposed to be universe changing, next gen,
Oh, God.
Sega Dreamcast. You could drive a forklift. Shenmue.
That had a game that's like 12 years ago already, right? And the third one came out.
Something like that. But then it just faded into obscurity. But
Again.
other games like a Dragon and Yakuza and kind of the same genre-ish, genre adjacent, still come out. How did that one not survive?
I'm saying this wrong, but Shenmue 3 came out in 2019.
Did it really? It was that long? Wow.
I knew it was somewhat recent ago. I mean, that's a few years back, but 2 was
so
like,
that
what,
one's just dead to me.
forever ago. Yeah, because it was a big deal when they were like, we're fucking releasing it. And everyone's like, oh, shit. Yeah, 2001 was fucking the second one. I've never played any of these.
Yeah, no, not good. I mean,
They
people
seem-
love it, but I don't get it.
They're reviewed pretty well.
Okay. I don't want to be reductionist to this point, but it's the best way that I could describe it. It's a game where you play a guy. That's it.
Stop there.
Is it like wacky shit, like fucking Like a Dragon? Nope. Okay.
No, it's like super serious shit.
No, well,
But
that's
he's
why
got
no
a
one wants to
leather
fucking-
jacket.
He does have a leather jacket. I can see it right now.
Is it like Homeless Man Simulator?
Nope.
Tom, stop
Pretty sure
playing.
the first one, you're like
Stop
high
playing
school
the
student.
games.
He's scraping the bottom of the barrel at Homeless Guy Simulator.
I was wondering what it was about.
That
and
probably
it's
is.
literally just about being a homeless guy.
It's a real thing. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Let's bring back Viva Pinata.
Okay.
I'm going to change the mood here. Do you like brightly colored animals? Do you like candy? Do you like when Mexican children cheer when you beat brightly colored animals with a
We
shovel?
don't know they're Mexican.
We do. You'll love this game. No, it's like a animal simulator thing where you just get them to fuck each other and make new ones, and then you sell them off to get beaten and turned into candy. But it cheers when you do it, and it's got bright colors. So, you know.
Do you get more points for like unique variations or?
Yes, so there are certain ones can mutate, like the snake. If you beat the egg right before it hatches, you get a 2-headed snake, and then if you get them to breed and do it again, you get a 4-headed snake. And then you can also mutate some of the other ones, like the fly. If you get to fly through fire, it becomes a firefly. If you can convert sour ones back to sweet, those are special too. And you can get more money and candy based on how big they are or rare they are. And then the second one had like biomes, so like you would go to like the tundra to get woolly mammoths and penguins and shit.
Oh, okay.
That could be fun.
Yeah, it's a big time sink. If you get into it, the hours kind of just disappear for no reason.
Well, it sounds like there was a
point in
but,
time.
you know.
Yeah, there was a point in time where both Keith and I lost large hours of time to that. And no, obviously no one knows who the hell that is. That was our voodoo goth friend at the time.
About accurate.
Have I met this person?
He walked around with a chicken foot for a while.
You've definitely met him. I don't know how much interaction you had with him.
You have definitely hung out with me and Keith. Played several video games with him.
Okay.
And you touched his chicken foot.
I probably did. That sounds like something I would
The worst part of that is he showed it to me. He's like, yeah, I got this dude, real voodoo and everything. I'm like, that is from ShopRite. That is out of a bag. You're going to get salmonella. Gross. Still moist.
So yeah, let's speed up some more colored animals, man.
Sounds like they should bring that back.
They should, and it's rare, so it's not like they're not around. They're around. Microsoft owns it. Let's do it. It was multiplayer too, the second one. Could own a little farm together.
Tell me more about these pinatas.
That's it. Oh, they mate by doing dances. Those are kind of fun to watch.
Okay, cool.
Like waltzes and fucking spazzy little flip-flop shit.
So you like to watch them mate?
Yeah, I do. And there's a lot of inbreeding too. So that's it's always fun.
Interesting.
I don't know about always, but
fantastic, everyone.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
how about Golden Axe? Who would play that again?
Golden Eye, Golden Axe.
No,
Golden
not
Axe.
Golden Axe. Which one was Golden Axe?
Really?
Yeah, I'm drawing.
It was like Gauntlet before Gauntlet.
I don't remember Golden Axe. I remember Gauntlet.
You play Golden Axe with me. You throw the blue potion on the ground. It decimates everybody on
it's
the...
not like Gauntlet. It's side-scrolling.
Yeah, Gauntlet was the next iteration. It was way better. It wasn't way better. Golden Axe was fun.
I'd fucking play Golden Axe. Hell yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I used to play one of these at in an arcade machine somewhere.
Correct, yes. It was a big arcade game.
No, bring back Gauntlet.
Gauntlet's kind of around.
Yeah.
What's new Gauntlet?
The one that everyone except for you owns on
Oh.
Steam.
What was it called?
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet Slayer Edition.
Okay, so in an unsuspected twist, Sega announces it has new games for Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, and Crazy Taxi.
Really?
So Mark's dreams are coming true.
That's interesting.
Fuck you, Mark. How come your games get made?
Because I wasn't actually calling for them to be made.
Ah. Although apparently the Golden Axe reboot was quietly delayed. So, yeah. Anyone got anything else?
I got nothing. We went through nights.
You want them to make more of that?
No. I just want to see them reproduce it so people could be like, what the hell is that? That looks awesome. Oh.
That guy, he made a game. I can't remember what the fuck I called, but the art style's the same, and it did not do well at all. Oh, Ballin's Wonderland. Look that up. It was not good.
I think I remember you complaining about that.
He put out a demo, and everyone's like, oh, I'm going to cancel my pre-order. Thanks.
Yikes.
All right, let's see what else I got on the list. I don't really got too much left, I think. I got Assassin's Creed and Paper Mario. They should both stop.
I'm okay with Assassin's Creed.
Too many.
I'm
What
okay with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, too many of them. They're just jumping
I
around
feel
now.
like there's enough space between them, though.
It's changed significantly.
They're also buggy as fuck.
When they first come out, they absolutely are.
And Paper Mario has just gotten really shitty. That last one was garbage. Just remake Thousand Year Door and then stop forever. What happened to Crimson Skies? That's on my positive list.
That was a game strictly to sell the Xbox.
Yeah, that game was awesome though. Fucking sitting around with Mark in his room, fucking blasting Tenacious D while we dogfight for hours on end.
I mean, there's another handful of games that are like that. But there's that, I forget what the dragon game is. It's basically Crimson Skies.
Oh, yeah, I keep getting free shit on my PlayStation for that. I haven't played it though, but I know what you're talking about. No, I think we covered it. Good job, everyone.
I'm proud of us. Not really.
Great success.
That's saved forever.
Yeah, I got nothing to go out on. Watch Fallout.
Is that good?
It's pretty good. 8 out of 10.
Oh, here's one that should come back that Chris hates, and that's the only reason why I wanted to come back. Left 4 Dead.
I don't hate Left 4 Dead. I just don't like it.
Nope.
It's like fun for like a round, but people lost their shit playing it over and over again. I'm like,
Left 4 Dead, Chris edition.
Well, there we go. We lost half of our fans for Mark making fun of Harry Potter and the rest from me not like Left 4 Dead.
Good. We pissed off everyone then.
Well, you know what they say. I'm all out of love, and I'm so lost without you.
I'm not doing it this time. Even for so long.
Well, that does it. Madam Secretary, take care of the rest.
Calamity. Travesty. Surviving staff. The board meetings have concluded. It is now safe to resume normal work functions. Hazard signs will be placed at all biological spill sites. Watch your step. The injured will be humanely recycled into vegan lunch options for underprivileged, inner-city children. This is a green company, after all. There will be Fig Newtons and Crystal Light in the break room for those allowed breaks. It's a long one. 3 minutes for each of you. And don't touch my apple slices. Honey Crisp. Find joy where you can. The next board meetings will be soon. God remains dead, and we have killed him.